So, all right, here's my problem with Michael Kay, who is obviously.
Well, you got a list over there, don't you?
I do right now.
Man.
You're scary, bro.
This is the issue I have, is that he, and you know this obviously is. I'm sensitive to this. I'm David Price to this kind of thing.
How am I a Yankees boy?
Yeah, well, I'm okay with that. Be a Yankees boy. I love it. But this part of it bothered me. He said the Nets have a better future than the Knicks. Now, they got Alan Crabb, whose contract – let's argue this one. And tell me if I'm wrong. 800-919-3776. The Tim Hardaway Jr. contract, excessive? Bad contract, right? Is Tim Hardaway Jr. better than Alan Crabb? How about this? Do you know who Alan Crabb is? Let's go with that.
I thought you said a couple of weeks ago Alan Crabb is a pretty good ball player.
He can shoot. He's the Odell
I thought
of the
that's
NBA.
what you said a couple of weeks ago. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I can't remember even talking about Alan Crabb.
If Tim Hardaway Jr. wasn't already a Knick, would you know who Tim Hardaway Jr. is?
Oh, yeah.
No,
by the name.
Wouldn't.
Just by the name.
Yeah, by the name, that's
By
it.
the name, yeah.
He's Tim Hardaway's son.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's about it.
But the bottom line is, his contract is pretty much the same contract that Tim Hardaway has. It's the Nets contract that they offered him as a restricted.
That'd be
Portland
another name
matched.
you wouldn't probably. If you had the last name Krabs, you probably wouldn't name your kid Lucky. That's another one.
There's nothing lucky about, but there's nothing
lucky about that.
What would be even worse first names?
I'm gonna think about it. Continue. I'm gonna think about it.
All right, so we're going there today. So,
Okay.
So again, the Nets get the player they actually wanted last year in a contract that's very, again, it's a bad contract. Now the Nets they got D'Angelo Russell, who I like as a player, but we don't know what he's going to be after what happened with the Lakers, and then we'll see if Atkinson can get him on the right track. I mean, what else do they have? How are they on a better place? I mean, both teams to me are starting at the bottom. So I don't know if they're in a better place. I love the coach. I think Sean Marks is smart, but
that's where it starts, though, right?
That.
That's where it always starts, right?
So
the hierarchy of the organization, making sure that your franchise has the structure that's going to be conducive to being able to put a winning product on the floor consistently.
Still need real talent.
No, you're going to have – but if you got people in the front office that know what they're doing, eventually you're going to have the assets to be able to acquire talented players.
So
this is the process.
But the
you're
Knicks' future is better just because Porzingis is on the team.
Not if you don't develop him right. What difference does it make? If you just keep putting in pieces around him and it continues to be this dysfunction and the coach is not empowered to play the brand of basketball that he wants to play, if all of those things continue to be status quo with the Knicks organization, then nothing's going to get better.